She Karen. Throwing. Oh, yes! Heck yes, you nailed it. That was awesome.
That wasn't as good as I've been doing.
Alright, let's do it.
It's still backwards though. So let's go back a little. Where's Coop?
Coop nuggets coming right up. Coop.
Damn.
Dang! She's getting good.
Yeah, but I'm nowhere. I did hit the center. Y'all were inside.
Alright, let's see.
Ah!
You're getting there though. You can definitely do way better than me.
Ass picking that up.
Cooper, get over here.
Do not put that on.
No, I'm not.
Alright, y'all are up after this.
Too late, he already did.
Whoa!
Alright.
Hey, this girl's getting it.
Alright, y'all are up.
Okay. Hey guys, Supercar Street Racing. Welcome back to the channel. Got the itch to kind of record, and I got some requests for the wall mount for the Echo Show 5. Now this is from Mount Genie, the company that makes this amazing wall mount. They are very smart with what they've done here. So the Echo Show 5 is actually just a device that's designed to sit on top of a table. But you had to know that when somebody came out with the Echo Show 5 Amazon, then someone would find out a way to flush mount this in the wall. Now let's talk about the challenges of flush mounting the Echo Show 5 into the wall, which by the way is kind of an ideal device to do smart home with. It is very thin, so it will fit between your two pieces of drywall. The 8 most likely would not, and the speaker on the 8 is in the back. So the good thing about the 5 is the speaker is right underneath there, right there. So that means when this guy is flush mount into the wall, you still get good sound right there. So Echo, tell me a joke. I don't know if she's gonna do it. Of course, on video, she's shy. Echo. Echo. Tell me a joke.
Why are tennis pros always hugging each other? Because they start their matches at love all.
Oh, wow. So the speaker controls and the camera control are still available with this mount. Now, this mount basically is cut into your drywall. So what are some of the other challenges of this guy? Well, okay. So you need some electrical skills at least. You need to be able to sacrifice your wall. So, I mean, it's a permanent hole cut in your wall. The electrical skills being that this guy needs power. Now remember, Echo devices aren't rechargeable. They need an external power source. Even though someone makes a rechargeable connector for it, rechargeable pack. So let's talk a little bit about how this guy gets power, and then we'll go look at everything you're going to need to install this guy. So you'll see right below this that there's a standard 2-gang wall plate with switches. We got a blank here, we got a smart switch here. Okay, so electrical code will say that you can't put a plug inside of a wall, but there's a caveat to that, okay? There is a except, not a caveat, there is an exception to that rule. This is not permanently sealed, so this thing comes out very easily. Unlike this, which is like you have to unscrew it, this just pops right out. So that saves you from that. You can't cover up that electrical connection inside the wall. So that's how you do the electrical. Now there's other ways to do this with electrical. You can do power over Ethernet, which I will put a link in the description to a power over Ethernet switch, which means basically no network traverses over the Ethernet cable, just power. So you would put your power over Ethernet switch in a central location, and then up through the wall in the attic, you would come down, drill a hole in the top cap, and come down and power this guy with a power over Ethernet cable. Or the easiest method is that you get power from the switch below it. Now, how do you do that? How do you get power from the switch below it? Because with an Echo Show, you are supplied basically with a power adapter that looks like a, it's a wall plug. It goes right into the wall there. So how would you do that? I'm gonna show you how you do that right now and show you what it's gonna take to install this guy. All right, so we got the 10 South Moonshine for the big game party. We're doing shots. What do you think? Are we ready? All right, let's do this. You pour, I'm drinking. YouTube hates it when you put alcohol on, but hey, who cares? Boom, there you go. Okay. All right, cheers. Wow. Who has to work tomorrow? Everybody here? Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll probably get deleted for showing the game. But hey, we have a chaser? Oh yeah, right there. Cheers. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Troy Wiener, number 51. Troy Wiener. Troy Rayner.
Any related to that Wiener guy from, what was his name?
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Who's related to?
Uncle Wiener.
Andrew Wiener?
Who's a cousin of Jake and Lester McStrick.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Yes!
They score.
Nice! Nice!
Y'all killing yourself in there?
God. Where's the nearest trauma center?
That shit will let you up.
God. It says Almighty. Oh my God. It like what? It goes straight to your like gullet. It goes in your gut. All right, guys, we are out here in the garage. I'm going to show you guys some of what this is going to take to install. So the first and foremost you are going to need is either a standard level like this guy. I recommend a laser level. It makes your job so much easier. My laser level is actually at Susie's house right now, so I can't show you that, but I have a BLACK+DECKER laser level. Links will be in the description. First thing is a level or a laser level. So your second thing you're going to need, now let me explain why you need this level here. So the first thing you need for your level is because you are going to template this guy, this Mount Genie, onto the wall. The Mount Genie is supplied with a template and you need to physically line that up on the wall. So you take it and you tape it up on one side, you get your level and you find the top of the template, you level it off, or either your laser level and then you tape off your template and you actually cut around that guy or cut into the hole of the template to make your hole in the wall. Now, to cut the wall, all you need is a drywall saw like this, assuming you have what is like this, which is just drywall. You only need this saw here. Now, if you have other stuff like wood, you can use a jigsaw to do that. An automatic saw, a jigsaw works perfect. For tougher things like in my sunroom where I have wood, I will have to use a jigsaw if I'm going to cut that hole. Once you get that hole cut, you are going to need a female, not exactly like this, you can use that, but you're going to need a female pigtail from either a extension cord or you're going to have to build a female pigtail receptacle outlet from something. So with this guy, what I would do is take the factory plug for the Echo Show and I would plug it into this, and then inside the wall I would use this pigtail to power up. Now, see, this one has male, female. You only need the female part. You don't need one that has both male and female. So actually, it's this one. I pulled out the wrong one. This guy right here gets hardwired into your switch box inside of your wall. And then you plug the Echo Show 5 into the end of this guy here. Now, when you go into your switch box, you're going to need both a white and a black wire. So you do have to have a neutral wire inside of your box in order to make this work. If you're not familiar with electrical, ask somebody or ask me, send pictures or whatever, I'll assist you. But that is available inside of most switch boxes, have a neutral wire. You need that to make this work, okay? So you need a female receptacle plug, and the easiest way to do that is to either buy one from the hardware store or go buy yourself a cheap extension cord and cut the end off of it and use the female end of like one of the little white extension cords. Once you cut the end off of that, you're going to need to either, of course, this is the best way, you can do it whatever way you want. If you want to just use wiring nuts like these, you are completely welcome to use wiring nuts. I recommend after you do that, you use electrical tape to go ahead and seal those connections up. But the correct way to do that would be with solder. Solder those guys together like that. Use heat shrink tubing here after that to then protect those connections to the female inside your wall. That is basically all you need to hook this guy up inside of the wall. You might even bring some zip ties so you can secure it back. There's your electrical tape that you'll need for wrapping up your connections in there. You may also choose to use connectors like this, like butt connectors. I don't recommend them. The best way is to solder. That's the most reliable connection. Always remember to turn your power off. We've got a couple of electrical testers here to verify that your power is indeed off. You will always turn your power off when you're working on electrical inside your home. Now there's some other nice could have things that you could buy to make this job even a lot easier. And if you really want to, you could technically put another box inside the wall and cover it, but as long as it's not covered, it has to be accessible, so you have to be able to easily, like the Echo Show, it pops right out, you have to be able to get to that connection inside the wall. And now we'll show you how you actually do the hole cutting and hook up the Echo Show.
Which means they got all the goats.
Puppage.
There's Lion King, the goat. Avenger Endgame.
You guys send me that video, man.
Of us doing shots?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you'll see it on YouTube when we're famous.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, I've got the wall opened up here so you can take a look at how this actually installs. So when you get your Mount Genie, and I wish I had one that was still packaged up, you will get a template for it that will allow you to put the template on the wall. And then you take your level, now this one's a little bit big, but you take your level and you line up your template. You see how that's perfectly level? You line your template up on one side, so you get one side kind of where you need it. You tape up that one side of your template, okay? Then you use your level to make that template 100% level. You tape off your template till you have it right where you want it. You take your drywall saw then, and you will start in the middle. Just push right through the center, make a hole, and then start cutting upwards till you get to the line, and then start cutting, you know, when you're almost to your line, cut to an angle till you can cut this. Now you can be a little bit off because it has a nice plate that goes over the hole, but just cut, you know, and you turn a little bit early so that this is flexible, so you will be able to make that cut around the corners here until you get this hole cut all the way out and your drywall will pop out. Now, if it's a little bit off, that's okay. You can trim it afterwards and make this plate fit. Now, the way this plate fits, it literally just pushes in through the hole. It's got a lip right here, as you can see. Now, these little metal clips come with the device. There's 4 of them. There's 2 on the bottom. There's 2 on the top. So make sure this part's on the bottom. It clearly says Mount Genie here, and it's you know, you can tell it's the correct orientation. So push these clips on here and on the top. They just literally push right in right here and clip in, and they hold this mount up to your drywall. That's what keeps your mount inside the wall. So I undid this so you guys could also take a look at the electrical. Now, let me get my light turned on here, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, got the light turned on so you can kind of see what's going on in here. So I actually used a female extension cord end on this guy here. So I just cut the female extension cord end off, and they are soldered to, and heat shrinked and then wiring nutted to the white and the black wire inside of the switch here. So how do you get that wire into the switch? Well, if you can't fish it through the top of the electrical box, you can always drill another hole into the electrical box. This one is pushed right down through the electrical box, and then literally the Echo Show 5 plug is plugged and taped right into the end of that. And yes, this is code because this is easily accessible. It's not permanently covered up. Permanently covered would be drywalling over it and then mudding and everything, and impossible to get to. So this does make it legal. It's also relatively low voltage, so really there's not much of anything but 5 volts going through this guy. Now, once that guy is hooked up, you are ready to go for your power.
Yes.
As long as the ears are back. Okay. Bubba.
I hope he swats it.
It's Bubba.
Look at the video now. How good is that?
The On's heavy.
Did you like it? Oh, you gotta see this. This is the coolest thing ever. It's okay, dude. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, bye-bye, kitty.
Bye-bye, kitty.
Came to visit momentarily. All right, guys, so now that you got your power all good for your Echo Show 5, you've ran your power to your outlet, you can go ahead and turn your power back on and plug in your Echo Show 5 with one hand, like I am going to try to do now. So the Echo Show 5 is now plugged in. There we go, we got power. Now this thing goes in pretty easy. Make sure that there's no wires in the way in the back. If there's any electrical wires, move them out of the way. And this guy literally, watch, this guy just pops in. Now if it's hard to get in there, there may be a wire in the back that's holding it back. But that is it. That is how you wall mount your Echo Show 5 with the Mount Genie. Now, the reason that I did not do a electrical is because I am not a licensed electrician. I'm not going to be giving you electrical advice on YouTube, but you should get someone to help you that knows electrical to go ahead and make this connection, or you can use the power over Ethernet, which makes it easier, but also you have to fish wires like through your attic, and you have to purchase the power over Ethernet switch and adapter for the back of this guy. But you can see here, this guy is powering up right now from power off this switch. Now, if you guys have any questions about this, I'm going to do my best to put everything in the description of how this guy can be purchased and what you need to hook this up. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this and look forward to more videos like this. Hope you guys have a good day. See you later.